That's another orb down. We're back.
They did it, huh?
Whoa.
We're back outside.
So those spheres can deploy their own phase spaces. It defies all imagination. Still, I expected you to be here a little sooner. Though I did have faith you would come for me.
Oh my. We don't take customer complaints, kiddo. But I am happy you believed in us. Sounds like you were doing your part while we were away too. Good work. Shame you ended up getting caught, but at least you left Theo to pick up where you left off.
Stop touching me already!
I'm glad everything worked out in the end, Katra.
Van! I want attention!
Well, at least she's honest. Alright. You did a real good job too, Yumes. Thank you for your help, Risha. And you, Celise. The fact that we needed it stings a little, but we appreciate it all the same. Oh, not at all.
Dealing with devils is part of my job description anyway.
Well now, you actually pulled it off. Indeed. Katra, thank goodness you're safe.
Professor! Supervisor!
What, did you tag along to check on us too, Gian? I feared you would have need of these weary bones. And not so, fortunately. Regardless, Pandemonium's influence still reigns here. We should hurry back to the cathedral. They hurried back to the cathedral. Together, where the exhausted Yumé and Paulette were able to enjoy some warm soup and relax. Oh, I could have some soup. Be lovely. It's been snowing today. Very, very cold. Afterwards, Elder Gian and Professor Hamilton told them of a past crisis that was disturbingly similar to their current predicament. Oh. So the situation in Longport 40 years ago was like this too? Indeed. No one was frozen in time, admittedly. Oh. But the tyrant took control of the city's people using the dragon veins from Heilong Cheng Zhai? Invisible spirits ran rampant through Longport streets, stealing the energy of those who lived. I remember hearing something similar from my own father. I do remember hearing about something crazy going on down there many years back. If I was asked to name more recent parallels, there are also the crises in Crossbell and LeBeau 4 and 6 years ago, respectively, as well as the Civil War in the Empire 4 years ago, and the Battle of Jormungand 2 years ago. Those stemmed in part from a great curse that spread across the land through the earth veins. They also spawned devils as well. Really? So, what are we supposed to infer from the fact that what's going on here is similar to all of that? I don't know. To my knowledge, the current time freeze has never happened anywhere before. Is that true? I feel like it has. But it may be actually me remembering a yeast game or something, I don't know. Realizing pandemonium on a country or even continent-wide scale is no mean feat. Especially in the area near a certain church-related facility. Am I wrong? You are very astute. You're not one of the 3 disciples for nothing, huh? We're talking about the primal grounds, right? The original the others are based on being in Arteria. The nearest one isn't anywhere in the capital though, right? Never mind here. Really? You are correct. Huh. Unlike the Empire's capital, this city didn't exist before the Middle Ages. It should come as no surprise that it is light on spiritual protection. Oh. On the plus side, at least that means the primal ground isn't going to be used maliciously like it was in the Empire. I feel like right now we're hearing a hell of a lot of stuff we shouldn't be. Still, I suppose what it all boils down to is that we need to be just a little cautious when appraising the current crisis, correct? Precisely.
Van, I believe you and you alone hold the key to quelling this chaos. The devices that your great-grandfather left you will no doubt be essential as well, Agnes. However, I don't believe you should obsess over the negative aspects of your role in this. Instead, take a close look at your surroundings. Most of the city's people are frozen, but so many are not. And the sheer number who are not is a testament to just how many bonds and friendships you have formed with everyone around you.
Triple dot? Professor Hamilton? I don't know what to say. How am I even supposed to argue with that? I know what's happening is my problem, but even now I still don't hold all the answers as to what's going on. But I'll try not to dwell too much on that. I remember how many people have got my back. Van.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm sure that will be the key to opening a path forward.
Right. And we'll be right there with you, of course. I don't feel like I've just been drawn into this randomly. This must be at least somewhat connected to my birth and circumstances as well.
Oh.
Why, Mom? Why, Dad?
Yeah, like what's going on there?
I don't want this. I don't want to be.
Catra.
Oh.
I wonder if... No. This is no time to be speculating. We'll be counting on you, Arkwright Solutions Technical Advisor. Gonna have to keep your grandson on the clock a while longer, Professor.
Of course. I can tell that he, Theo, and Zeros are as much a part of your group as anyone. Do your best, Catra, but always behave like an engineer should, calmly and methodically.
I will, Gran.
You're an artisan of Basil, lad. Go do us proud. Do they remind you of Zhao and your grandchildren? Including Aaron, of course. No, they don't. I mean, you have grown emotional, Ian. Though perhaps that is a source of strength to you now as well. Trip it up? Anyway, not to interrupt everyone's good feels bonding time, but what are we going to do next? Got all our people together now, so we're going to hit up the other spheres? I was thinking that at first, but the rest of them are likely in the city's southern suburbs. Even if we do have my pickup back now, it's a bit of a trek. Indeed, there are some impassable areas on the way too. And that just leaves the place this catastrophe first began. The Van Tide district. That's right. The area Melchior says he's got protected with a giant barrier. We need to get Lloyd somehow. He said we'd need to go around destroying all the other demospheres to get through it, right? Yeah, he could be lying out his arse, mind. But either way, I do want to know what things are like in there. Maybe we should go check it out. I wish we could have asked Eau Claire what she managed to learn. She said she was going to look into what was causing this. She did? She did run off in the direction of the pillar, come to think of it. Which would mean she was heading towards the Van Tide district. Elaine was the lovely lady who helped us. Wait, you saw her? That's right. Maxim dragged the two of us away from Vante. Still not sure how to say that. Where we were when the crisis began. But on the way, we ended up getting separated from him. And that's when she showed up and rescued us. She was with a woman on a motorbike. It was that woman who then saw us to safety. That must have been Hermes. Sounds like her, alright. What happened to Elaine after that, then? She said something about saying hi to you for her, and then ran off. But it was towards that shiny pillar thing, yeah. Thinking back though, not long after that, the area she ran into lit up and some kind of symbol appeared. Could that have been the barrier? That's true. She must have slipped in there on her own before the barrier really went up. First the crazy stuff she pulled in a race, and now this. She really is something else. Van. I'm sure she's just fine. She's really strong after all. Indeed, I do not doubt that she is working to resolve this in her own way. Yeah. So we gotta let her do her thing while we handle stuff that can only be done from the outside. I'm gonna enlist the help of the others so that we can... Are they calling us again? I don't think so. I'd say the fact that only Miss Claudel is being called indicates... Ren! Oh.
Hello, NIS. I see you're all gathered.
Ren. Got the communications network back online? Maybe just a direct line.
Of course. I managed to reboot it using a special resonance device operated by a general-purpose fork of the Aeon system.
Oh.
Not to mention a little help from Marduk's new service, but let's keep that tidbit between us. Desperate times call for desperate measures, after all.
She really is something else, huh? She's a bona fide genius, that's for sure. Didn't expect any less from her. I take it this is a simulation of the Auber network rather than the actual one, then?
Oh, I didn't know Professor Hamilton was with you. Yes, that's right, but you still should be able to use it for everything you need. I contacted Associate Professor Esmeré and Professor Cronkite just before calling all of you, but I would appreciate your help as well. We need as many heads as we can working on how to get through that barrier.
Of course, I have an Auber computer here with me, so I can get to work right away. I guess this means we can call each other Zephas again? Man, that's awesome. It sure looks like it. Got a pile of unread mail here. All spam. Lots and lots of spam. Would you like me to contact your friends and family too? Could you? Oh, thank you. I want to know if they're okay too. Ren really is amazing. Yeah, the air's all full of hope, all of a sudden just because of her. I should try calling Elaine just in... The time's come.
Van! What's up with you all of a sudden?
You're just interrupting us? Ugh, these blasted... trying to force their way into our
The demon spheres in the 3rd, 11th, and 12th districts have been destroyed. Big congrats! I see you've managed to get your communications network back online too, which means we're ramping up for the grand finale. Yet you still have a whole 2.5 hours to spare. Looks like I made this a little too easy. I wouldn't want you to feel bored during the big climax, though. Which is why I've decided to add another barrier around Vontai.
What?
What?
Seems similar.
Oh no.
Like to the one in Tharbad.
This isn't good.
I think I might have overdone it a little, but your chances aren't zero, so maybe hope will prevail. Well, keep up the good work. Your end is in sight.
Not like we couldn't see this coming. It's just close to the worst hand we could have possibly dealt. If it really comes to it. The scumbag's really done it this time. Who does he think he is? Well, if he thinks this is going to make us give up, he's got another thing coming. You're absolutely right, Judith. I couldn't agree more. I imagine he is frustrated that we were able to restore communications and destroy all the spheres so quickly. Yeah, what he's doing is pissing me off, but it's just proof he's really starting to lose his cool. That makes sense to me. We still have 2.5 hours left. There should be enough time to formulate a strategy. Indeed, it's time to put our heads together, combine our strength, and show them what we can really do when we're united. We'll do all that we can to get you into the Vante district, yeah. Indeed, if you can get in there, victory is as good as ours. You've got plenty of collaborators waiting to help you too. Hooray! You've got everyone all together in a group conversation. Wow! There are so many people. These are just some of the bonds and connections that Van has formed with his actions. You really are fortunate, Van.
Man, I don't know what to say, you guys.
It's all thanks to Izanagi. No, wait, that's Persona 4.
All right, I don't care how long I'm in debt to you guys for this. Give me all you got. I'm counting on you all. So you better step up. Right!
Creepy how you all said right at the exact same time. It's a normal name of the game, everyone. We can relax now. Right? Oh. We never managed to get in touch with Elaine in the end, did we? Yeah, I suspect those barriers around the Vantai district are impeding the signal. No doubt, I'm sure she's just fine in there, though. Me too. We just got to get in there ourselves and find her. She is kind of scary, but she'll be a huge help on our side. Pip, pip.
So glad I managed to catch you.
Hermes. We had heard you were with Miss Eau Claire.
I was for a while, helping her to get around. But eventually, she entrusted me with that mother and child safety and went off alone. And then that barrier appeared. I'm so sorry, Arkwright. I should have stopped her.
Don't get too hung up about it. Braces like her have their own way of doing things. We're heading in ourselves either way. Of course. We're actually about to start preparing to do so. Really? That's a relief. I'm happy to resume my usual service for you, by the way. It's the least I can do by way of apology. Found plenty of good routes around the city, so I can gather whatever you need and see it delivered to you. Cheers for that, it'll be a big help. We're counting on you. Just give me a call if you need me. I'm at your service. Alright, we've got less than 2 hours left. It's almost time to wrap up this thing. Indeed, everyone else's preparations are expected to be done around the 1 hour mark. We're going to need to head for the expressway into the Vante district, right? Yeah, but this is going to be our final battle, so we've got to make absolutely sure we're ready for it. Still got the rounds to do here, you know. We're counting on you, Catra. Of course, Fio and Zeros are in top form too. Then let's move. Onward and upward. Catra rejoined the party. You can now access the custom menu from the orbment in the main menu once more. Perry can no longer use the craft. Oh, would have been nice if she could. You can use Hermes courier service once more to request a delivery, inspect Van's car, and select the... hang on down there. The order delivery option. When you wish to advance the main story, inspect the car to open the travel menu and choose Head to Expressway 1 in the Auber district.
Ah, yeah, the whole gang's back together.
Hey, I'm not part of your little... who am I kidding?
I think we all just have to accept that we're part of this big, happy family.
Ho. Fate often works in mysterious ways, but one thing is clear. It brought us together for a reason.
Some anime students asked me to bring him here, so here I am. I ain't letting Juniper and Graham steal all the glory. Your driving skills are pretty epic, Hades. You did a nice job dodging those monsters. But my car, that professor with the, massive knockers took my car. What? And she's a way better driver than me. How's that fair? Oh, she did say she needed it to transport some equipment. Are you referring to Essie? Come to think of it, she can be pretty wild behind the wheel. That's worrying. Huh, seriously? Wouldn't have guessed. Honestly, Downey, you still mad about it? It's kind of sad. It's his car, though. We gotta do whatever we can. Whether it's transporting things or people, or driving around to look at people who haven't evacuated yet. I ain't letting Juniper and Graham steal all the glory. The huge milky... I mean, the professor took off in my car, and she's a way better driver than I am. I couldn't turn her down since she said they needed it for something important, but this is just driving me nuts. Maybe I could go take a peek? Oh, quite a few people up here. And there's Shino. Cool. There's a kitty! Okay. Is the old man... Is father safe? He's on his way to the capital. What if something happened to him? The situation's a mess, but you're not a child anymore, Bazelia. Get a hold of yourself. Anyway, I need to let the old man know that I'm safe if I can. I don't want him to worry. Now that father and I have gotten to talk, we're more determined to not let any of this ruin anything. Anime students are so capable. I'm glad my young lady will someday come to this school too. My lady and I are thankfully safe. We owe a lot to everyone here in Aramis. Still, Chief Rumsfeld worries me. Wish I could let him know we're safe. And I could go tell him. Kitty? Meow, indeed. Ah, it's you. As I understand it, you and your group have done a lot for us. I won't pry, don't worry. Best of luck in your endeavors, and may we all pull through this. The Academy is taking in as many refugees as we can find. We have enough food and water to last for a while, at least. You don't have to worry about us. We have something to take care of, so go. Anime students are really tough, despite everything. That girl with the short hair in particular, a natural leader, that one, won't budge at all. I'm honestly impressed. The future's in good hands with kids like these. Shino, think you'd be here? Hello there. I evacuated into the school with everyone else. I'm guessing you managed to get things under control? Thank you so much. As for myself, I plan to help out in whatever way I can. So that's why you're handing out drinks. Good work, thanks. Keep an eye on the people here, yeah? Of course, I'll do what I can. The rest of you take care of yourselves. I'll be awaiting your return. For sure! We'll get this taken care of, count on it. I'm serving drinks to the evacuees. It's honestly pure chaos. Some people aren't coping well with this anxiety. I'm doing what I can to help everyone here. The rest of you take care of yourselves. I'll be awaiting your return.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you.
Oh, no problem. You sure you want to come with me to look for people? I'm honestly not super thrilled about leaving campus grounds. Don't worry. These long and attractive legs are just as good for hoofing it. What kind of friend would I be if I just abandoned you? Lyle, thanks. I really appreciate it. I'll take care of the monsters. You focus on fighting and rescuing people. No problem. All that practice hitting on girls has polished my hottie radar to a mirror sheen. Your hottie radar. Oh dear. Yes. Man, I should have known, but I stopped by my place on my way here. My fam's all frozen. No way I can leave them like that. I mean, It didn't get attacked or anything. Man, this thing's real scary. At least I got Julian with me, so we'll figure out what to do. You and your team too, Anyas. Hang in there. Of course, take care, Lyle. I thankfully made it to the Auber district. I'll lend everyone at the school a hand. Everyone in Aramis is working real hard. I can't be slacking off. I need to get myself in gear too. There's a blue over there, though, I am wondering. Oh, there you two are. I've seen you before. You're from the bar in the Blacklight district. I got mixed up in this mess, so I had to help people evacuate to the school. Don't you worry, though. I fought off all the devils on campus grounds. You used to be a Jaeger, yeah? Good to have someone to kick some ass around here. Yes, absolutely. Please keep everyone safe. Sure, I'll keep an eye on the kids. For Yota's sake, no one's getting past me. Damn. You guys got something planned, right? Don't worry about us. I'll keep him safe, so get going. No one, devil or otherwise, is getting past me. I'll grind them all to a fine paste for Yota. Anyway, hello, Yota. We're giving out water. And we're giving out hugs too. That'll make everyone feel better. Oh, my darling Yota. Even at a time like this, you're such a sweetheart. I gather things are under control here. Agreed. Let's move out. Dee 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 dee. Our first priority is taking care of evacuees. We've got food and water, so distribute it accordingly. We'll set up a watch too. If you see something suspicious, report it immediately. Aramis has taught us a lot about being independent and fending for ourselves. It's time we put those lessons to use. Sasha's doing an amazing job. I've got to live up to her example. Finally made it back. I had to take a different route after leaving the first years in Vantai, so that took a while. I made it back with nothing but an orbital gun for self-defense. It's freaking nuts. It looks like James managed to get everyone out just fine. I got to talk with Ren too. It's just a bit, but with that settled, we can focus on the task at hand. Yeah, I knew that she wasn't dead. She's immediately back in gear though, helping out refugees the moment she returns. It's very like her. I should step up to the plate too. I'd feel awful otherwise. I'll at least help with security. So where should I keep an eye out? Thank the goddess I was doing business near the school. Brought some good stock with me when I booked it. Things look like they're under control over here. They got some kind of plan figured out too. Who knows how long that'll take though. Happy to provide food while I'm here, as long as no one minds Manto.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
There's nothing I really want. I managed to get in touch with Curtis. Oh, thank Adios. That's a weight off my shoulders, would be, mate. But I know we still don't really know how to fix this. I'm not sure if there's a lot that I can do, but still. This could be the key to our lives going back to normal. Please do everything you can. We'll try. Could be dangerous to move around now, so we'll have to settle down and do what we can from here. We're all praying for your plan's success. Please stay safe. So relieved to have heard Curtis's voice. Also, I must compliment Aramis students. They're so capable, even in a situation like this. Everyone's bustling about, doing what they can. This school is truly amazing. Once things are peaceful again, I'm going to tell Curtis all about this. Yeah, there's loads of dots up there, alright. Come to think of it, I believe they were going to hammer out the last bits of the plan in the Aramis Student Council room. Oh, really? Yeah, Prez enhanced the local connections, so it's probably a good place as any to finish it all up. Professor Hamilton's sticking around, right? Yeah, I think Essie said she'd be here too. Sounds like they're going to be really busy. Maybe we shouldn't bother them. I can't imagine it would hurt to stop by, at least for moral support. Yes, let's visit. Guess we're paying Miss Perfect School a visit. Oh, and our esteemed chief's alma mater too. I mean, I never graduated. Sounds exciting. Let me show you to the student council room then. It's on the 4th floor. It's frustrating, but I have to admit it's performing quite well. Wonder what's the whole story behind this. We can talk about that later. Right now our goal is maximizing the plan's success rate. Celeste, could you measure the spiritual wavelength pattern through the Zephyr one more time? Sure, whatever. No problem. Maybe if I knew what the hell I'm doing. Partners, mind if we come in? Oh, you came to visit. Feel free to come in. Wow, this is what a student council room looks like on the inside? Like a normal room? Oh, even I'd be thrilled to learn in a place as classy as this. Gran, Essie, Ren, we've come to visit. Oh, it's the punk-ass knight. You're lending a hand here, are you? Why don't you say that again and see how much of a punk I can be? But anyway, it's apparently got something to do with the plan. Leon already went ahead, by the way. I see. We'll inquire with him once we're on location. I see you were able to obtain one of Marduk's latest terminals? We did. It's the only way we could access the Auber network in virtual mode. Don't worry so much about the specifics. We'll talk about everything during the mission in virtual mode. Interesting. Got it. Wasn't worried anyway. I trust you guys. Glad to have your assistance, Professor. And the rest of you too. Celeste, do what you can for them. You got it, boss. When I figure out what the hell I'm doing, but hey. We'll head to the rendezvous point in about an hour. Van, Agnes, everyone. Make sure everyone's ready for the mission. Got it. Understood. Hey, can we not go back inside? Oh, we can. Let's say hello to them. This cutting-edge Marduk terminal is great, but Ren's technical skills are just mesmerizing. Even the professor was speechless. I've clearly got a lot to learn as her disciple. Oh, Young's helping out too. He's already gone ahead though, so we'll meet up later. Got to stop this pandemonium, whatever it takes. I'm really worried, but let's give it our best, Ketra. Of course. It's encouraging having you here, Essie. I'm glad to have reliable allies that can show us the way through this debacle. All of this was possible due to the bonds you forged. We will open a path for you, make any and all preparations you need. And do come back safe. We'll be waiting for this fixer agency of yours to return. Of course. Thank you, Gren. Don't worry, we'll take care of things. Doom, 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 doom. Just getting a good look outside. Man, I thought we were supposed to be the experts on dealing with devils and shit. Crazy that Orbital Tech can do that for you now. Marduk's real shady, but can't complain. Still got my own shit to do as a Dominion. We were thankful to be able to enlist the Professor's aid. Our odds are looking up. I wish I had more time to tinker with this Marduk terminal, but I need to focus on the plan right now. Can't let anything go wrong, or we might not succeed. Give it your best, Agnes. Better take good care of her, Van. I promise I'll see this through, Ren. Yeah, I gotcha. No slacking in on this one. And I've still got shit to deal with from last month. Oh dear. Right, back we go. Should head to the sweet shop, cake shop, whatever you want to call it. The patissiere. Because it's an inside area, and the inside areas seem to be fine. Hopkins. It's been more than 10 years since I retired, but I still know the basics of combat. I'd have no regrets if my last service was to protect the people of this city. Been young and seem capable, so I could probably just leave things to them. But I don't want to just sit back. It's a doggy. Yes, indeed, Apollo. Apollo's going to protect us. And the old man's gonna stand guard in front of the store. We're safe. It's all gonna go back to normal, right? Well, hopefully. It's my duty to help them as an Andalusia devotee. This will all end eventually, and the store will soon return to normal. I shall do the utmost for Holland, and then I will be able to enjoy my bounty once everything is resolved. Never thought you'd end up rescuing me, Van. You have my thanks. Honestly panicked when this whole thing started, but at least I managed to make sure people nearby were safe. I'll do what I can for now. There's not much I can offer you save for some sugary snacks. But I guess you'll not want to turn your nose up at those, eh? No, he is not.
Looking to buy something?
Kingdom tart and a strawberry macaron that we already have. It's fine. Doom, 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 doom. I just want to check. I was going to say, is there a dot up there? Because, you know, embassy and everything. The Auber district might be free now, but there's still some frozen people around. I read that as frozen pizza around. Huh. Most of the embassy staff and Alsaim's envoys are still frozen pizza. We'll continue to provide security regardless of how long this anomaly takes to go away. I'll protect the people of the embassy. Hope you'll do your part. I'm doing my part. Ding-a-ding. I do have a question though. Frozen pizza. Is that like ice cream, but pizza? I don't know. I don't get why people eat frozen pizza. Seems strange to me. I managed to get in touch with the Old Town Church and the Riverside Temple. I'm not sure why, but Sister Philia is over in Riverside. She's been putting in a genuine effort to secure the local citizenry. We ought to follow her example. The blessings of the goddess will surely be with you. Please do be careful. Oh, there's a blue here as well. Man, who knows what would have happened to me and the guy in the food truck if it hadn't been for that bracer. Bracers are always on top of things. You can really count on them, wherever you are. Heard that there's some kind of plan cooking? Even without that, a lot of people are still out there fighting. I brought all the food I could fit in my bag. Maybe it'll help some folks get some energy back. We've got a tough road ahead.
Looking to buy something?
Again, we've already got that. No sillies in there now, obviously. Willie! Man, I'm still in shock, speechless. I'm really scared. Basil was nothing. Gathered all I could and fled into the subway. But I probably would have been mincemeat if it hadn't been for that bracer. I should probably be grateful that I'm neither frozen nor a dozen fleshy bits in some monster's mouth. And bought some food with me. Hope it'll help everyone relax a little.
Alrighty.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, there you are. Hello. This is the first incident this big since the Retributive Tower, I think. Probably. But we don't have Lloyd. I mean, we don't have the Special Support Section or Class 7 for backup this time. Or any other backup for that matter. But if it's to protect the place when I was born, my second home, I will brandish my blade without hesitation. Yep, and I'm a Republic bracer at the moment. I'll back you up so we can ensure the safety of the citizens and the city. You two are hitting it off nicely. Didn't you two team up during the Crossbelt incident anyway? We did. To be fair, we already knew each other before that, though. Yeah, though come to think of it, I don't think we'd been together in the Republic before. Though I guess this isn't the time to reminisce. I won't be joining the assault. I have my own stuff to do, and I need to make sure civilians are safe. I'll let you worry about Elaine. Yeah, I'll handle her. I met up with Risha on the way. Guess we're going to the same place. I'll leave Elaine to you. I'm sure you and the others will make it there. Well, the assault plan will hopefully go well. This is the moment of truth. Whatever comes, there's no backing down now. Please stay safe, everyone. We'll try to stay safe. We were able to contact the Riverside Temple and confirm Sister Philia's safety. She's been helping there. Churches and other businesses have been doing what they can to help those that can still move. Still, the situation would definitely be felt by both those that could evacuate and those who didn't. We'll need to do everything we can to get them taken care of. Like that. The professor and the students let me know communications were re-established, albeit limited. We used that chance to contact the various embassies and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, but as we feared, there was no response. Ugh, I feel so useless here, but I need to continue my duties as ambassador. Kunio's really busy, but he still took the time to spend with us. I really have the greatest husband in all of Zemuria. Constantly worried Kunio would fall out of love with me during those 2 years he spent at the Empire. Of course, that never happened. I shouldn't doubt his love for me so much.
Indeed.
Oh, indeed, yes. Daddy's been helping all the church people while we're here. That nice lady and the Aramis students are working hard too. I was really scared at first, but we'll be okay now. Mummy and Daddy are with me, so I'm okay. I want to help out so Daddy doesn't have to work so hard and get tired. Well, that's good on you. You're a nice kid. Dee. I'll do upstairs first. I'll leave those blue bits for last. Now that we've gotten a better grasp of the situation in the local churches, we'll start moving to help those in need. We have plenty of water, food, and blankets stocked up, but it might not be enough. I'll go wherever is needed. You need not fear for me. There are plenty who will support me. Well, we've gotten in contact with most churches across the city, but the Van Dai district is a different story. The Congregation for the Sacraments and the Grausritter might have decided to act alone. Considering the pandemonium and all the devils manifesting, things might just... Well, no use in dwelling right now. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Yeah. Sensible. Okay, so let's see what's going on down here with you two. There you are. Van, you and your crew are off then? Yeah, don't got a lot of time left anyway. We gotta get this taken care of. Oh. Aww, Yumé. And you're coming back, right? Yeah, don't worry, kiddo. I'm just stepping out for a bit. We need to hold a party after everything's done, yeah? Back home in Montmartre? You promise? Yeah, I promise. Okay. NIS Ferry, everyone. Please take care of Van. Well, I don't need... Of course we will, Yumé. We're all coming back safe. Well, if everyone's done giving their permission, can we go now? Paulette! Yumé! Oh, Maxim. You're both safe. Oh, thank you, goddess, thank you. Calm down there, champ. Don't just barge in and start freaking out. I think it's fair for him to freak out a little. Like, yeah. Maxim's crying again. I appreciate your concern, Maxim, and I'm glad you're doing well too. I really am glad you're safe. Paulette. Man, what a sad sack. Can we go now? Yes, we ought to give them some privacy. Wait up. I can't even begin to repay you for helping Paulette and Yumé. It barely cuts it as thanks, but I'd like to give you all special seats to the Z1 Grand Prix. You better make sure you come back to enjoy it. I would actually like seeing the Grand Prix. Got it, champ. Come back soon, everyone. We will. Like right now. I'll make sure they get to Old Town safely. Can't thank you enough. I'll pay you back soon, I promise. So you better not die until I do. Paulette and Yumé would be heartbroken. Oh, yes. Van, you promised. I'll be patient, okay? I'll be waiting with Mummy and the old man. Yeah, thanks, Yumé. The old man. You take care of yourself too, Yumé. I look forward to having tea with you at Montmartre next time. Thank you all so much for saving us. We're all right now. Please come back safe, okay? I'll treat you to a nice cup of coffee once everything is over. So do come back, I'll be waiting. I'll have a cup of tea, but... Indeed, I like Katra's on board with the cup of tea. It's good, I like Katra. Katra knows what's up. Yes. But anyway, I think this would be a good place for us to end this part. And in the next part, we'll head off to the Vante district, whatever it's called. So we shall see you in the next part. Ta-da for now.